What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, February 14th, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another follow-up on the YugiBAO NFT. Now today is Valentine's Day, and I just want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. I don't care if you're with a couple or if you're single. The whole point of today is to celebrate love. Love for yourself, love for your significant partners, or maybe even family members or friends. So today, we're going to be showing some love to YugiBAO. Now, the reason we're going to be covering this NFT collection is because people have been wondering and asking me, what's going on with the floor price? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you my personal thoughts. So be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Now, none of this is financial advice, just my own opinion, just for your own entertainment. So right now, the floor price is around 4.79 Solana. There are around 248 of these NFTs on the floor. Now there's 455 unique owners that own roughly up to 1,600 of these NFTs. So, these owners definitely own one or more of these. But I definitely think that the entry price for these NFTs are actually quite a great deal, because yesterday we were around a 6.2 floor price and has dipped all the way down to 4.79 as of right now. Now you must be wondering, what are we going to see in the next coming day or week or so? Well, let's go ahead and look into the charts. Well, right now, YugiBAO, this is what the chart is looking like in the floor price, listing count, relative strength index. Let's start with the floor price. As you can see here, we actually formed a new support level of around, like I said, 4 Solana and higher. Now, what we could expect is that this could actually maybe continue going down over the next day or so, not the next week. I think that right now people are going to start accumulating these NFTs. We already even have 2 NFTs that were just sold just a few moments ago. So people are buying these NFTs. Now, when the reveal happened, which was on this day, you can see that there's a red huge candlestick, and that's because this happens all the time. When reveals happen, NFTs take a dip because maybe people don't like the NFTs that they received. So they decide, I'm going to liquidate it for as much Solana as possible. But as you can see, we're actually in a downtrend in terms of that. But based on this green trend line that's leading us to the downside, we could expect to break out of this by February 15th, and today is February 14th. So what can we see on the hourly chart? We don't actually know. But I think that at this support level, I think people are going to be accumulating, and then we could see slower price action to the upside to our new resistance level of around 8 Solana. Now, in terms of listing count, we were hovering around 82 NFTs listed, but right now are above that. We were at 252. So could we expect these NFTs to be delisted or maybe some to be sold? I would expect so. If you look at the relative strength index, we actually see 2 oversold areas where there's weak activity. So we could experience that we have an oversold area, another oversold area. So that means maybe it's time for there to be a breather to the upside. Maybe the strength is going to come back into the collection, and maybe this is the next wave to come in. Now, other things I want to share with you is kind of the design element around this whole NFT, and I love this actual video chart that shows you how each integral part of the NFT actually has a purpose. And this was because their design team is an animation studio called Morgana Studios based in Madrid. And they do these types of things where they pay attention and give names to every single element before actually creating the artwork. And this is called conceptual artwork. Next up, we also have different traits. Now, if you look at the trait bar here, this gives you an understanding of how rare your NFT is. And if you want to, feel free to pause this video to take a good look of the different traits that could maybe fall in favor to you, or maybe could help assist you in finding the best NFT that is the rarest. Now, I want to share with you something else. Now, if you go back on Magic Eden, you go over to type category on the left-hand side. You can choose which ones are rare or a legend. So hero is the most common one. And if you don't know, rare, which was announced by the team, they're actually rarer than legendaries. And what does that actually mean? Is because this collection was supposed to be around a 2,999 collection, ended up being 1,600 because it didn't mint out completely. So basically, there are more legendaries than there are rares, which is kind of crazy. But if you're looking to find the best asset, this is the best tool to look for. So you click on rare, you'll see which NFTs are rare ones. And then if you look at the legends, which is also a great selection, the legends are actually very unique because they actually have movement. So you can actually see which ones you want to find. So I think right now for me, I would look for a legend just because there's such a good cheap price at the very moment. I don't expect it to be there very, very long. But again, I think these are the ones to look out for. Now, next up, let's look at the roadmap. Now, this is what most collections do. They reveal some artwork around their roadmap. So we're going to go ahead and zoom into this on our next slide. So let's start on the very top corner. So right now this says the underworld, cat cave. Again, a lot of different things that are just not very explanatory or self-explanatory for themselves. But again, we're looking at the mysterious elements. We see this little dragon. I've seen this dragon on NFTs before on the YugiBAOs. There's certain traits around that. Then we also have the universe up here, which includes Morgana Studios. And next up, we also have something called game with Skullyard and a lot of different skulls. Could this pertain to having skulls as a trait? There are certain BAOs out there that don't have skulls. And also, if we go to the left-hand side, we'll see this really weird city called Timland. What is that all about? Well, we don't actually know. But there seems to be a movie or something being projected. This could be in regards to maybe their animation studio developing short films. And then we also have this little waterfall, what seems to be a bong, by the way, which is actually kind of funny. We have something called Wakanda with this Mucho Bao fighting rink, which is actually quite mysterious, and I can't wait to find out what that actually is. Then when we go over to the right side, we can see that there's going to be a city up above. Now, where is this city? Is this an in real life event? It could be because it says Yugi Meet. But also there's something over here that says DDCS. We don't know what this actually is. But again, is this a metaverse? Is this an in real life event? We don't know. Down below, we actually have this radar tower and also something that says Discord and chat. But below that is this mysterious world. We don't know what it is, but it's leading to this underworld. And who knows what that could be, but it's all hints. On the right, we have something that's very intriguing called the Cyber Lab. Now, I've not seen anything cyber related within these NFTs, but maybe we can elevate these NFTs in some shape or form to make them more mech warrior, who knows? And now you see that there are these BAOs being filtered on this conveyor belt within this world, so who knows what this could be, but basically, I'm seeing a rocket that could take this collection to the moon. Then we have a wisdom center and also a hiring little door right here. What does that mean? That they're hiring people for their services for this little group, and that the wisdom center could be maybe for helping people with mental health, or maybe helping people understand how wisdom can help them as better investors. And then last but not least, let's focus on Rock Vegas. Now it says, welcome to Rock Vegas, and there is Las Vegas. So maybe this is the in real life event, and maybe this is going to be where we're all going to meet up at some point or time. So that would be really exciting. And then at least the last thing I want to share with you is this mysterious element. It says next level exclusive access, and it says you cannot enter. So possibly as holders, we will have access to whatever this futuristic thing is going to be, that it's going to be only exclusive to holders, but we may have to figure out this puzzle in order to get there. So that's basically it. That's everything in a nutshell of this roadmap. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is which DAO do you want to be a part of? Which BAO do you want to be a part of? Because again, there's so many different BAOs that you can choose from, and these are the BAOs within this little cage or within this little basket, right? So you got to choose which one you want. Personally, for me, you know what I chose? I chose the skull BAO. I just like the skull. I don't know, something about it really connects with me. But again, I'm not sure if I should get one or two more, but these are my two as of right now, and I do continue to hodl because again, I think these are great entry prices. Now, let's conclude the video. This is the best time to be accumulating these NFTs. Again, not financial advice, it's just my own opinion. I think this is a great entry price for anybody to have some exposure. You could literally have 3 to roughly less than 15 Solana, which is absolutely amazing. So which ones are you going to hunt for? Well, I'll leave that to you to decide. But let me know down in the comments below which traits you're looking for if you're planning to accumulate or just watching from the sidelines. And I hope that this video has been helpful. So be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive alpha calls on buy, sell orders on NFTs and cryptocurrencies. I want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day, and we will see you guys and girls tomorrow.